Miss Marple?
I just happened to be...
Of course you did.
I'm sure it will be a great relief to the dear vicar to know that someone so professional and so energetic is in charge of the case, Inspector, as indeed it is to me. Thank you.
Fletcher, Pringle, see what the boys from Forensic are up to. Get those reports down to the lab. Come on, look lively. Blake!
I first came across Inspector Slack, of course, over that dreadful business at Gossington Hall when Arthur and Dolly Bantry lived there. It's rather like one of these diesel engines that are now appearing all over our railways. Most unappealing, but I'm told efficient. Well, I suppose we shall have to learn to live with such things and such people. I think there was something you were trying to tell him, wasn't there, Vicar?
Oh, yes. Well, I tried to.
Oh, quite.
It was about the clock on my desk. It's just that we keep it about 10 minutes fast, that's all. It's meant to get me to my appointments on time.
Then it was actually 12 minutes past. In other words, before Colonel Prothero even arrived at the house. So it was tampered with.
And another thing, I'm sure you noticed it, Miss Marple. That note by the body, the handwriting, it didn't look consistent to me.
Ah, you noticed it. Yes, it was a forgery. Rather a clumsy one, I fear.
There's still a lot of people out there.
More than there will be to mourn him, I dare say.
Let's go upstairs. It's been such a horrible day. You're very quiet. What are you thinking about?
I was considering the sin of anger and how this cruel event will change things. We'll never be free of it, you know.
How do you mean?
I shall never forget what I saw this evening. There's that side of it. And how we shall always be thought of. Oh, yes, the Clements. They had a murder at their vicarage, didn't they?
My dearest old thing. What's really wrong? You know that sort of thing doesn't matter. What is it?
No. No, it's something... Oh... between me and my maker. I'll go and lock up.
told you before, if we managed to find a girl who was good, she would leave us as soon as she could find somewhere better. Mary knows nobody else will touch her.
I don't see the point of having anyone at all. Stupid girl. Look at that.
I've just been talking to the baker's boy. They arrested Mr. Redding.
What? Arrested Lawrence? There must be some stupid mistake.
No mistake about it. He went there himself and gave himself up. Last night, last thing. Went right in, threw down the pistol on the table. I did it, he says. Just like that.
Pistol? What pistol?
His pistol, he's always had one. Leaves it lying around that studio place. And I don't like dusting the thing, I can tell you. German it is.
It's true, he is always leaving it lying around. His brother brought it back from Normandy. I still don't believe it.
Tea.
It's quite mad. What possible motive could Lawrence have for killing Colonel Prothero? Then?
They'd quarrelled.
Oh, come on, so had you. Len? Len, what do you know?
All right, then. What time did Redding claim to get to the vicarage?
7:45, 10 to 7, about then.
Won't do.
What won't?
He's lying. Prothero would have been dead nearly half an hour by the time he got to him. I confirmed it now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, there's no leeway.
Not enough.
You know ballistics say it was Redding's gun.
Doesn't make any difference.
Damn. Lake! Lake! I thought it was looking too good to be true. I should have known better. As soon as I saw that nice little grey-haired cobra sliding about, I should have known better.
Mm-hmm.
The Marple woman. Sticks to this sort of business like chewing gum to the cat. Where have you been? I'll cancel the scale down. The artistic gentleman in cell 5 is lying through his eyeballs. Get everybody back on the job!
Who are you protecting? This isn't going to help you, Mr. Redding. The charge list is already as long as your arm. Obstructing the police, false information, failure to report an offence, unlicensed firearm, etc. It's very tedious stuff. So tedious, I believe I've forgotten it already. I could, however, call the duty sergeant and ask him to start writing it all down, couldn't I? Who's it? Oh. Gotcha. Quite the local sport, this confessional, isn't it? In the habit of visiting the deceased's wife from time to time, were we, sir? Calm down, sir. I only wanted to know who it was you were protecting. If he's still on the premises, ask Haydock to meet us there, would you? Both the WPCs are out.
Thank you so much, Senora, for your very kind contribution. Very ecumenical of you. Oh, thank you. Delicious.
They'll be here in a minute. I'll explain everything then.